important is it to stop Leighton Baines and Seamus Coleman playing tomorrow? Because from full back, they have a lot of pace and a lot of Everton's attack goes through those two players.
But I think that not only the fullbacks of Baines, I think a lot that Everton has players in a very good that had all of them had a very good year with high performance. I think that Lukaku is very important. That the midfielders are playing also very well. So I think that we must try to think about the complete team of Everton more than one special thing.
Because Everton's team do attack with pace. Is that something that frightens you, the way that they can come at you so quickly?
No, I repeat, I think that Everton has a lot of different things that we must not be fair about that, but we must think in the way which is the best way to try to contrast the way they play. But more important, I think, to try to win in our style of play and try to do the things better than they do.
What gives you the confidence that your players can win the next 3 games to win the title? Because they have struggled at times this season against opponents you would think that you would beat easily. What gives you the confidence that they can close out the title?
No, I said at the beginning we are just thinking about the next game against Everton. We are not thinking about to win the 3 games. It's very important to win Everton, and after that we'll see how we manage to win the other 2 games. I think it's very important for the team to be fighting for the title till the end, because we start the season very bad, especially playing away. If I am not wrong, I think that we won just 4 points from the first 18, but from that moment till the end of the season, I think that our team is one of the best team playing away. So it's important to continue in that way and try to add the next 3 points, and then we'll see what happens with the other 2 games. We are just thinking the next game.
Will David Silva be able to play the last 3 games? Because of his ankle, I think you stated previously this season that it's difficult for him to play 3 games in sort of a week.
We'll see what's better for the team and for David about these three games. We'll see how tomorrow what happens with him, if he start to play, if he not start playing, how he improves in his ankle, because 24 hours more are very important also.
You can go top tomorrow, Manuel, but that's a very unusual position for you. Have you ever known a season when a team could end up as champions, and yet, I can't remember when you've been top, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks this season? You just haven't been in the first position, have you? Mainly because you've had games in hand, but is that unusual?
I don't know. I don't think that's unusual. For me, it's maybe I have been the same position in another competition, in another country. So we are trying to manage in the way the experience tells.
Has it kept the pressure off though, not being on top? Has that helped at all?
No, I don't think. I think that the pressure of being on top or not being on top is exactly the same. At least me and the players feel this week the same pressure that last week when we are not at the top of the table.
Manuel,
But we are not depending on just what we can do.
considering the position you're in now, is this your biggest game as Manchester City manager?
I don't think so, because I think that if we are in this position, because we play a lot of big games that allowed us to be in this same position. And I think that the same thing I said last week, this is not the last game. We must try to win Everton, but we must play after that two games more. And Everton and Chelsea and Liverpool must also play their game. So it's a very important game, because again we are in our hands to try to win the title, but it's not the last game.
Manuel, Arsene Wenger has said this morning that UEFA must punish heavily the clubs who have failed the financial fair play. Do you think it's right that other clubs should be able to put in pressure on UEFA?
I don't think that it's an issue that we know all about that. So I don't know what Arsene Wenger said, but it's not the issue that I am talking more that I said just at the beginning.
Yaya Toure wasn't player of the year. How important has it been for you? How key is it having back into the team?
Very important, because Yaya came back after 10 days injury against Crystal Palace and made 2 decisive plays during the game. He scored 1 goal and he put the cross for the other goal. But I think it's a very important play, but the whole squad has been very important the whole year.
If you win it on goal difference, Manuel, will that be sort of justification for your attacking philosophy? The fact that you've scored so many goals?
I said from the beginning that's very important for me to score goal. We'll see if we are going to, in which way we are going to win, or if we are going to win the title. So when we finish, we will make all the analysis of the season.
Well, obviously there's the title race, but are there players with maybe a year left on their contract who can change your mind about whether to offer them a new one over these next 3 games?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Are there players who are maybe playing for a new contract who can change your mind over these last 3 games?
No, I don't think that these 3 games are going to change something that, for me, is very clear about a lot of things.
So you've already made decisions with regards to a lot of your players, whether
No.
to offer them new deals or not?
At the end of the season, we are going to analyze the whole season, and most part of that analysis will not depend if you win the title or don't win the title.
Well, do you think it was the right decision to let Gareth Barry join Everton? With hindsight, now you know what you know.
It was a thing that I answered last week. I repeat, I think for Barry it was very important to play this year, and here I had 5 midfield in the same position. I kept here Jack Rodwell because he had more years of contract. Barry finished now at the end of the year, but it's a decision at that moment. I thought that was the best decision. I am very happy for him because he had a very good season, because he's a very good player.
Okay, cheers guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Basically, what we're going to do is you're going to disappear in a cloud of smoke, but you're not going to disappear right now. I'm going to make you disappear when we do the edit.